How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many discounts will you stack up? Tap the banner or visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
It's tax season, and at LifeLock, we know you're tired of numbers. But here's a big one you need to hear. Billions. That's the amount of money in refunds the IRS has flagged for possible identity fraud. Now here's another big number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. One last big number. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for the threats you can't control. Terms apply.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an Enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. Start converting your B2B audience today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started today at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to another Find the Edge production for the Premier League Cricket Club. Connecting players and coaches, clubs and leagues, volunteers and supporters alike, you're in the right place for the best of the 33 ECB Premier Leagues and the 20 NCCA counties, bringing you the stories, the stats and the standout performances that make this game great. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to both our Premier League and NCCA shows so you don't miss any episodes. Now, shall we get stuck in? So welcome to Overseas of the Crease, the Premier League Cricket Club, where once again we're catching up with players who are joyously spending their winter away from the English chill, avoiding the rain and enjoying nothing but sunshine most of the time down south in Australia. This week I'm talking to somebody who's joining me out of Perth. And for those who are watching this one, he's on a trade in Perth, as you can see. On his way back out to Pinjarra in the Peel Cricket Association is all-rounder Matty Mills, who last year played for Market Deeping and Lincolnshire, scored 600-plus runs, took 30-plus wickets, and we can definitely say he's an all-rounder, therefore, before he headed down to Perth for the winter. How are you doing, bud?
How are you doing, Ian? How are you?
Yeah, good. We're suffering very cold and wet today, whilst you've obviously been enjoying yourself in Perth far too bloody much.
Yeah. No, it's been great. The weather's definitely a bonus.
A bonus. Don't tell me that's the only thing you went for.
No, obviously I came for the cricket, but yeah, no, the weather's been pretty nice here recently. So yeah, no, it's
absolutely
been good.
Yeah, it's been good fun watching you online as well. You've had some fun with Jake Jenkins and some of the cream of the content creators out of Oz as well.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I did some just before the Ashes, we did some like backyard cricket, like Ashes themed stuff. So
yeah,
no, that was really fun to film. And yeah, I've been caught with Dan Jads, if you haven't seen him. Yeah, very big content creator in the cricket scene, and Jake Jenkins again, big, and Shanners. Yeah, all really nice blokes. So a pleasure to be around.
Absolutely, that content creators is just getting bigger and bigger around the world, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, and it's good to see.
Absolutely. Hey, let's do a quick warm up before we get into the cricket. Let's talk about when you landed in Australia. What was the first thing that hit you?
Well, I actually landed at I think it was about half past midnight. So there wasn't really any sun out or anything. But like the bloke that picked me up just was telling me about all these things and stuff. And kind of when you look back at it, you're like, oh, like this is like the way I came back from the airport that first time, and I had no idea what anything was, and now I'm completely familiar to it. But yeah, no, I just remember landing and just wanted to go straight to bed, to be honest, because it was late and it was a long journey.
Absolutely. Go on then. What about the food? What's the best thing you've eaten in Perth so far?
Oh, I'm a fiend for a palmy, an absolute fiend for a palmy. That it would be rare I go to a place that does a palmy and I won't have it. And a little bit, people might think I'm a bit weird, but I have gravy with it as well, and it is unbelievable.
That is what I call letting the side down, Matty Mills. You can't be doing that.
No, honestly, you can't judge it until you tried it. Genuinely.
Okay. What's your average per week? How many?
I'm probably looking at the minute, especially now my family's over, so we're going out for food quite a lot. I'm saying probably 3 to 4 a week at the minute.
Yeah, you want to get that down by the end of the season.
Yeah, no, yeah. I need to start going back to the gym.
Absolutely. What was the one thing you wish you'd packed but you didn't?
Ooh, I actually probably more sun cream, to be honest. Yeah, no, I don't know. I felt like because being here before, I kind of knew what I needed to pack. Because like stuff like my Xbox, stuff like that, they're essentials.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I can give you a genuine answer right now, to be fair.
You see, been there, done that before, you see, makes all the difference.
Yeah, definitely. No, definitely.
And how's that, everyone always asks the same question. How's that tan holding up? Is it, the sun cream get just about protecting you, or is it sort of building nicely to come back?
To be fair, last time I was here, I reckon every Saturday I ended up getting burnt because I'd never put sun cream on. But I'd like to think I'm mature now. And I've started putting sun cream on a bit more regularly. So, yeah, the sunburn hasn't been too bad. Still trying to get out there, catch a few rays, get the tan up. But a lot of the time it's a bit too hot to be outside, actually. So,
absolutely. Got to do it, haven't you? And let's talk about Pinjarra's dressing room. Who's got the worst gear at Pinjarra?
And what, as in kit?
Clothes, kit. Who'd you look at and just go, oh my word?
I'd have to say a bloke called Jake Foley, who actually played at he was on a summer contract at Hampshire, I reckon 2014, and he played his cricket plays minor county cricket at Suffolk. I mean, he wears these, and this is whilst he's playing. He wears these like box shorts that are like way too big for him. They hang out, looks like an absolute scruff when he's playing. But he's done all right this season, to be fair. But yeah, no, I'd definitely say him, I reckon. And he's an Arsenal fan, so can't get much worse.
I was going to say he's going downhill all the way there, isn't he? Definitely.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the cricket then. What have you found this time round then, the biggest difference out there between all that cricket you get to play in the UK to out there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously most people look at Perth and have seen like the whacker and how it's so like fast and bouncy. I've found more I think it's like the top 4 wicket takers in our league are all spinners.
Okay.
Or it's something stupid like that. Because they really turn, especially second innings. The decks just get drier and drier, so they end up turning more. And I mean, some of the wickets, they do. You can get it through, and it's nice to watch. But no, I've definitely found like the wickets. Yeah, in my league anyway, do tend to turn a bit more and give a lot more for the spinners.
That's interesting. What has surprised you about the standard out there this year? Is that have you been looking around going, hang on a minute?
Yeah, no, genuinely, it's definitely a better standard than I thought it was going to be. Just from hearing from other people in ours, saying how Perth Prem grade isn't as good as anywhere else. So I kind of expected playing country cricket, you could say, for it not to be that good. But there's some genuinely good cricketers. We've got on my team, we've got Jake Foley, who was contracted at Hampshire, a bloke called Connor Smith at another one of the clubs who was contracted at Worcester, a bloke called Jack Manuel who played England in the 19s. All these players that have played very good cricket, playing in this country league. So, and then on top of that, again, people that have played Prem cricket, say in Melbourne, Prem cricket in Adelaide. So no, it's a lot better comp than I thought it was going to be.
Good standard to be playing your trade in and all that. Go on, name one name who you've seen out there and you've thought, well, he's not been to the UK before. I'd love to get him over.
I'm trying to think. There's bloke at my club that's like, if it wasn't the fact that Jake Foley, like, he is English, but he's now living out here. But we'll go for like a genuine Australian. A bloke called Matt Davis for our team. He's our top run scorer, and he is, I mean, I'm going to hate saying this if he ever sees this, but he's a genuine stick. Very good batsman, good fielder, and a decent bloke. I'm not going to go good, but decent bloke.
Now, we will send this to Pinjarra on Insta, so if he does see it, you've called him a decent bloke, which is the worst thing you could possibly do, obviously, as well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, without a doubt. What's been the biggest been the biggest challenge for you?
Yeah, biggest challenge. I'm not really sure, to be fair. I'd probably say, like, with, like, as I said, like the decks turn, a lot of spinners turn it over here, to be fair. So it's probably been playing against spin. It's been like the most like eye-opening thing. I wouldn't say challenging, but like obviously you like a challenge. So
yeah,
that's probably been the most challenging thing, is being able to score against spin. So obviously we only play one day cricket, so you're looking to score in those middle overs. So
yeah,
I'd probably definitely say that.
What the one thing you've learned to bring back to the UK, is it that scoring against spin in the middle overs and being, as a genuine all rounder?
Yeah, no, I think so. I think it's also a lot with like my mindset as well when batting. Like coming over here is like an overseas. You kind of like just put that added bit of pressure onto yourself. Just you think you're expected to do well, and like. Yeah, I think just going out there for myself and it's just backing yourself to go out there. Like, I've backed myself to hit boundaries, score runs pretty quickly. So yeah, stuff like that. Just more like the mindset sort of thing going into, specifically batting.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, it's not all cricket. You're having fun off the field. You're lucky enough to have your girlfriend out there for the winter as well. Yeah, so that's who you've obviously been spending most of your time with. But outside of your girlfriend, who else have you been spending most of your time with out there?
So I'm living with a family. Their eldest son is 15, 16, and I've actually met. Like, I'm an avid darts player myself. So I've managed to get him into darts. Bought him a set of darts for Christmas. So yeah, I bought myself a dart setup. So I've been probably spending most of my time playing darts against him. He's getting a bit too good for my liking. He's actually beating me in a couple legs, but no, he's probably who I spend the most amount of time with over here.
That's cool. What about your local spots? I mean, anybody who goes to Pinjarra, it's about an hour outside Perth, 45 minutes on the train. Have you got some spots that you've got? This is where, if you're out here, this is where you got to go.
See, it's a very Australian town, so it's not like the most liveliest thing going on. But in Pinjarra, there's a pub called the Exchange, which is on a river, which is that the food there is very good. You got the Prem Hotel on a Monday, free pool there. Definitely find myself there most Mondays. And then about 20 minutes down the road, we've got Mandurah. So that's like the night out and stuff. So you got places like Murphy's, the Pen, all good beverage spots, you could say. To go with your mates. So that's definitely what I recommend.
You'll be writing the guidebook when you come back, I'm sure, by the sounds of things.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And what about a day off? Because obviously, as the overseas, you're expected to train twice a week, I'm sure. But what's a typical day off look like for you guys now?
A typical day off, I mean, I'd probably say I'll be laying in bed until about 10, probably.
Nice.
I like to I do a bit of coaching in my spare time for a few of the lads at the club. But I usually like going to the beach, chilling there, because there's a few spots near me that's usually got some big waves. So, I mean, trying to surf, not much surfing's done. So, yeah, stuff like that, going to the beach, spending it with my girlfriend. Yeah, no, it's good.
And I've got to ask, how's the accent coming on? Is there any dangers of bringing a little bit of it back, or one or two phrases that you got to wind the lads up with back home?
Yeah, well, I mean, my family being over here, never really picked time on it. And like just a few of the things that you say, just because you say it. And even my girlfriend, who's been living out here with me, so no, they've pointed out a few things that I say, or I think a few ways that I say words, a little bit different. I think they just noticed it. With me all the time.
Not quite Lincolnshire.
No, definitely not quite Lincolnshire. No.
Right, come on then. Let's talk about back home. Which of your teammates back home would absolutely hate playing out there?
Ooh. That's a tough question, actually. I'm gonna say Connor Gillett is what I'm gonna say. The skipper. Just I find that being an opening batsman, he's not the strongest player against spin. So I'm just going off playing in my league. Not a strong player against spin, but and then you do get a bit of bounce, which he likes to nick it.
Connor Gillett then. And what about who would love it to be out there? Who are you sending messages back home to saying, get yourself out here next year?
George Woods definitely. Yeah, Deck's a flat exit. So I think taking into account his age and just the way he plays, I think George Woods definitely. Okay.
When you do get back home, what's the first thing you're looking forward to doing?
Ooh, it sounds soppy, but probably seeing my nan and my brother. They're the two people that haven't come out here. I had one side of my grandparents come out here, my parents. So seeing them is the thing that I'm looking forward to most. Oh, and my sister as well. Yeah.
Go on then. Let's wrap things up. What's the one thing you're going to take back home from this experience the most?
I think just from the lifestyle, just to enjoy life, really. And even when you're playing cricket, just enjoy it. You're 11 mates on a field. Just looking to be more just relaxed about life. Stop worrying about stuff. Really,
absolutely.
I think that's, in terms of the lifestyle thing, I don't know if you're looking for a cricket. Sort of motivational stuff, but I think that's what I'd take back.
And the big question that everyone asks, the final question before the end of the interview: who does better tees, the English cricket clubs or the Aussie ones?
Oh, see, in Lincolnshire, nowhere really did the tees. Obviously, when I was playing for Lincolnshire, we had in 3 days. We had the tees and lunches, but even over here, not many teams do tees. But from what I've had over here to what I've had back home, it's definitely back home. Definitely. Tees over here, you get given a few Tim Tams and a few rolls, and that's it.
Yeah.
So,
although I'm guessing you want to take chicken parma back to Lincolnshire.
Back home.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, great catching up, Matty, and obviously appreciate
your
time.
Be lovely.
And enjoy the rest of the season out there, and look forward to seeing how you go back in the UK.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I'm sure we'll see each other soon anyway, so.
Thanks for joining us at the Premier League Cricket Club. We'll be back soon with more from the world of Premier League and NCCA cricket. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review and follow us wherever you get your socials. Or maybe check out our website, premierleaguecricket.co.uk, to stay updated. Until next time, have a good one.